Hello, I'm IBXToyCat, and today I'm going to be explaining how maps work on the next-gen consoles for Minecraft. So Minecraft Xbox One and Minecraft PS4, because recently they were confirmed as having infinite worlds, and if anyone has played the current-gen console versions, that might confuse you how that's going to fit on a map, because currently on 360 and PS3, the way the maps work is it will just display your entire world in a map all at one time, which is of course very confusing, because if you have an infinite world, or it's not actually infinite, it's near infinite, it's 30 million blocks in each direction, so a very large world. What is even the point of having that all in one map? Like, would you even be able to see anything? Is the answer a lot of people thinking. And the basic answer to this question is the maps work differently on an infinite world, and they're going to take the same formula that the way the maps work on PC, which is I'm going to explain today, and they're going to use that on the next gen consoles. So that's how I'm going to explain to you how the maps work. So I'm using PC gameplay because of course it's on PC right now, and the next gen consoles are a few months away, but it'll work exactly the same, so don't worry. So yeah, let's explain how this works. So when you make a map on PC, instead of just getting a map like we know on console that looks like this, you get an empty map, which is an item all by itself. And this map has to then be used using the left trigger or right bumper or whatever you have it set to, and that will what that will do is that will make a new map. As you can see, I've got a fifth map here now, and it maps the nearest 128 by 128 blocks. It's actually based around certain chunks, so if you're at the edge of a chunk, maps will always be the same. Like if someone else was over all the way over here and I'm all the way over there, we'll get the exact same map as long as we're in the same 128 by 128 radius. So yeah, the maps are a little different on PC for that reason, but they get even more different because this is only 128 by 128 blocks, which is really cool for if you want to see stuff up close, because as you can see, it's a proper way to map everything. If I have important things, you're not going to miss them like this, because every single pixel on that map is one block. But if there are big things, which takes place over a lot of space, this is just not very useful for that, and that's where the cool map system on PC comes in, because if you go into a crafting grid, what you can actually do is if you surround it with paper, like the original crafting recipe with a compass, you actually get the same map, but it's got double the space, because you've added all the paper to it, of course. So now, as you can see, this map covers double the area. It's 256 by 256 blocks, and every pixel represents 4 blocks. It's a rough approximation, and it's a really cool way just showing the local area a little bit better if you've got something that takes place over a little bit of distance. So if I've got something perhaps in the ocean over there and then something way up over there, you can connect the two with this map. However, again, this isn't going to be enough for everybody, because some people have stuff that needs almost console-sized worlds to make their stuff, and of course you can go in once more and you can go ahead and make yourself a third level map, and this map is 512 by 512 blocks. By the way, I'm using a crafting grid for all of this, but of course on the next gen consoles it will just be automatic. You'll just upgrade your map in a simple way. Yeah, now you can see the map is 512 by 512. It's almost console size, and it's a good way of showing a lot of biomes. So if someone has a house in a snow biome that's next to your house, which is all the way in the ocean, or in the sand biome that's like a biome or two across, you can still actually see between your two houses of this cool map. However, once again, this may not be enough for everyone, and you can get insanely sized 1000 by 24 by 1024 maps, and that's what you can do if you do it one more time. So as you can see, this map is even bigger than a console world. If you explored it all, I'm just a tiny little circle in the center, as opposed to being an entire map when I just had my first one here. Here's my first one, sorry. And it's really cool because I can see a ridiculous distance. It's going to take a long time to walk from one side of this map to the other. However, if you have stuff involving minecarts, maybe you need one more step, and don't worry, this is the last step you can do. It's not going to go on forever, but this is a 2000 block by 2000 block map. It's about 3 times bigger than anything you can currently get on the current gen consoles, and as you can see, it would take a ridiculous distance to go from one edge to the other. This is the biggest map you'll probably ever need. I can't imagine any situation where you would need more. However, if that is you, if you think, no, I would want a map that's 10,000 blocks wide by 10,000 blocks, I want to go from completely different ends of the world to another, that's where this cool little item frame map system on PC will work. So the way if you put a map on an item frame on PC, instead of just going inside it and being a cool thing the way it is, basically what will happen is it takes up the entire block, like so. It's really cool the way it works, which means that if you get multiple maps, like I have, and you put them all together in there, so I think, yeah, I got this one right. Then what you can do is you can make a larger map from those small maps. So if these were all 2048 by 2048 maps, you could fill in a massive area, like 8,000 blocks of just this. If you kept on going, you went like 10 blocks in each direction, that could be 20,000 by 20,000 blocks, which, yeah, you could do something ridiculous with that. It's basically just, a cool way to do that. I'm going to show you this right now because, basically these maps cover the local area. So if I quickly just head into creative, which I'm going to use a PC cheat for, I'm imagining these will be on the next-gen consoles, by the way, so that's a good thing, but game mode is 1. But basically, yeah, if I head over here, I'm going to quickly just make a map just to make sure I'm in the right place, which I'm not, so I'll just throw that away. Quickly check, yeah, we're over here now. So we've just head all the way to the bottom of this, then I can add another map to the collection and do a cool thing with that. So we're going to go just south of this, make another map over here. This isn't a new biome, by the way, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. There's a new map over here, so now I'm going to go all the way to the edge of this map, just, prove the point. So actually I've gone, okay, I think once I'm over here, I'm in a place I probably shouldn't be. Also, don't worry about the frame dropping, it's just something weird about the PC version right now. And then finally we'll make one last map over here, and then we'll head back to our place, which isn't actually too far away. As I said, these first maps are only 128 by 128 blocks, so now there's our place over there. So yeah, I really like the way the maps work on PC, because you can do cool stuff like this. Everything looks like it's going slow, but it's not, but it's not a real problem I wouldn't worry about. But yeah, so I really like the way the maps work on the next-gen consoles because of this, so yeah, that's my favourite thing. So first of all, we'll put this map, which I believe went down there. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Yeah, I rotated it by accident. So we'll just quickly punch that out. This map goes down there. We'll put an item frame over here, and one over there, which means our maps, which are this one. Well, we've got an empty one there. We'll put that map there, and I think maybe that map down there. No, I got that wrong, of course. But you get the basic idea of what's going on here. You can extend your map just by doing cool things like that, and you could, with a big enough canvas, you can make a ridiculous sized map that fits your needs. It's really, really cool the way maps work on PC because they cater for the infinite worlds really well. Of course, if you wanted to, you could go to entirely separate parts of the same world, and even with the maps, probably still never find each other, if that's something you want from a survival server. But if you want to have a connected place, you can maybe at the spawn build one of these that covers the nearest, anywhere near usable place, and that's something you can do. It's all up to you. I think maps are really cool on the next-gen consoles. I'd like to know what you guys think. If you did like this video, please do like it. It's very much appreciated. It helps channel grow and it helps people see this video. Let me know down below if you're excited for the Infinite Worlds or if you think there's a problem, because I know some people like me kind of like the Limited Worlds. I think it's a double-edged sword. It's got, benefits and drawbacks, but I think being able to convert worlds over means we can have the Limited Worlds if we want, or we can have the Unlimited Worlds. But yeah, so that's my opinion on that. Let me know your opinion, and let's go to the outro.